Live. What's up, chat? Yeah, there you go. Apple showing off the Apple for stuff. I think that's cool. I enjoy that stuff. I don't know what Droid's waiting for.
Oh, I got to turn off my streaming. There you go. Not my
I just
stream
had
card,
to show.
my YouTube. What's up? I know we're live, but now I'll get to the chat.
We got a lot of. That's probably me.
What's that? Feedback?
No, the echo.
Echo. Echo.
Echo. Feedback. Nope. That was it.
I think it's gone. Oh,
I had YouTube. I had YouTube on also in the background.
yeah, I think it's me right now.
Can you still hear it?
Hold on. When I talk, I can hear myself.
No. Okay. Let me get up to the chat. Simon just saw. I haven't even tried one yet. I made CJ at Mom and Papa Joe's. He did a hamburger video where he ground his own hamburger up from scraps. And I told him, I said in a comment, I said, man, I love doing that. I know them hamburgers are good. It's just nothing like it. Nothing compares to store-bought hamburgers. So much better when you grind your own stuff. I told him that I grind up like, depending on how much trimmings I have, but at least 2 pounds of a jalapeno bacon, I'll put in the grind. I'll grind it all together. And it made me want some so bad. So I cooked some up today. I fed the wife, and the last 2 that I had left on the grill, because we ate 4, and I still had 2 on the grill, that I put some of the jalapeno jelly and use it as a glaze on top of that burger. And they've been sitting over there for about 15 minutes, just sort of cooking in. I just took a bite, Simon, after I showed you. Man, them things are good. I mean, kind of good. Let me catch up to this chat. Let me start back at the top. I see a bunch of people in here, a bunch of the fish community. There goes the race bikes.
There's a jerk on the bike.
Yeah, there's a group of them out there now, it seems like. I think he brings all his buddies over here now. What's up, Bat? The Moose, how you doing? What's up, Jeff? I got the new logo back, Jeff. I have not stitched one out. I might get one stitched out later on this evening. If not, definitely tomorrow. We'll see. But I did get it revised again. This time I took out keeping it to a hat size. We just put all that behind me, as you said. Let's just focus on the towels for right now. So that's what I actually did, Jeff. Focusing on the towels, and hopefully we can do something later on. But I think you'll be all right with this logo. Like I said, I was trying to tell you before, you can only get that thing so big because then you got to worry about seams of the hats or vent holes in the hats. So he kept shrinking the logo down, trying to make the typeset larger, and it just wasn't working for me. So I'm pickier than the customers are when it comes to that kind of stuff. What's up, Corey? Man, I need to catch up with some of your videos so bad. I haven't seen a video of yours probably 2 weeks now. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. What's up, Cecil? I was going to go. I had all kinds of plans this week, man. I was going to go fishing, do all kinds of stuff, but I just don't have time to do it right now. I got blood work. I had to move my blood work up because I'm finally getting back to Pennsylvania in the mountains, PA, this coming weekend. Not quite sure how long we'll be there, but we got some remodeling to do, and so I know we'll be there for a while. But so I had to sort of kind of jump on stuff that I needed to get done, just so I'll be able to leave and be happy and enjoy the mountains come next weekend. I got a whole bunch of people in here. I see Craig. What's up, Craig? I didn't see Craig Catfish Cave. I didn't see him in here. Caught Ben's, the tail end of Ben's, Lake Missoula Ben, his live. I asked him earlier, I said, man, do you schedule these? Because I checked to make sure everything was turned on and on my end. And because I always catch the tail end of his videos. About the same time I come in here and start getting things set up, for myself, then I see notifications for his live. And or I see that he is live, rather, not the notification. I see that he's live. And I don't know what it is. There's Jeff. He and his family went to the Renaissance Fair this weekend. Sort of curious what that's all about. They used to have a fair in Fredericksburg, Virginia, about an hour and a half away from me. It was the whole thing. It was a Renaissance theme park, but it didn't last long. Closed it up. But they still got the buildings there. Uncle Smiley, how are you, sir? Craig's in there. You catch back up. I don't see Russ. I guess Russ will pop in later.
Did you give him the link?
Yeah, I did. What's up, Mr. Jeff Wepner? Man, did you make time for that new steel pit of yours this weekend? He said, sent me another picture where he had it all oiled up, and but he's back at school now with the students, correct. So he has virtually no time to do anything. The Moose, so all that. Hey, I've got stuff in the envelope for you. I will get mailed after my blood work tomorrow morning. I got yours and Des, as a matter of fact. I see you were on Grumpus's live or something last night. I just saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was still. It showed up in my feed page earlier. I don't know if something blocked me. Someone blocked me. What? But I haven't tried it again. What's up, Des?
What happened?
I've got something going in the mail for you too, also, Des. Judge Webb, Peaceful Des, Mr. Tim Mitchell. How are you, Tim? Man, there's a lot of people in this chat already. Trying to catch up to them all.
23 people watching.
Yeah, I'm grateful. I like seeing that the barbecue and the fish people are saying hello back and forth to each other. I see Stephen P. There he is. What's up, Stephen? Thank you, buddy. You look like you were a little bit busy in the Alex, his live last night, Fish Story. I guess that was you acting as moderator. You're the only moderator I saw, and I saw some comments disappearing. I say he's pretty busy tonight. I'm gonna go and jump on down here to the bottom. Oh, there's one I missed. Mr. Greg Johnson. How are you, Greg? See if anybody make sure I didn't miss any questions or miss anybody. I already said hello to Bat, Tim, Ben, Craig, Des, Stephen, Jeff. I think that's everybody. Let's see. There's Greg, Uncle Smiley, Tony. There's one I missed. What's up, Tony?
Hey, Tony.
I couldn't believe it. I think the last time I sent you something in an envelope, it took perfect glance. Looking forward to it. I'll get you another color sample stitched out, Jeff. I think you'll be happy. At this point, I'm taking over it. So if it's too small, I can enlarge it on my end. Mr. Jensen, Defam Adventures. This is a new one. Defam Adventures. Received a gift membership by Uncle Smiley. Okay, thank you, Uncle Smiley. I guess that may have been from last week, perhaps.
Let me see.
I haven't seen anything. George RB3, how are you, George? I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't come across anybody, but
Yeah.
I'm still trying to catch up in the chat.
Uncle Smiley sent out 5.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
I see it. Now, that's one of the downsides to this. I don't see it.
You'll see it here.
Yeah. DC Designs and Collectibles was also gifted a membership.
Yeah.
So unless that's where I'm coming through, unless that's what I'm seeing now is the
Greg Johnson, the Fam Adventures, George R.
yeah. See, so this is where I need to be over on the YouTube side. And
DC Design and Collectibles outside in aquatics.
huh, they're not even showing up on the YouTube side.
Well, there they are. Right underneath the that green sticker.
Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah, I
Yep.
see it.
Yeah, you just go scroll down a bit more.
So unless I just haven't gotten that low from the Stream Lab side of it, we jump around a little. Uncle Smiley, thanks again, Uncle Smiley. Much appreciated, buddy. Fish Fam links in the house.
Yeah, it doesn't show you on this side or on the Streamlabs one.
On the Streamlabs side,
It's just gray.
I'm gonna have to send them an email. I'm first name basis with a service tech. Accidentally, but yeah, I'm first name basis with Max now. Busy, but doing great. Hope you're doing well, Tony. To Mitchell, just one more fish, Jesse. How's it going, buddy? Appreciate you coming in here, Jesse. If I don't happen to make the clash, Jesse, I will be coming to your place. I want to go bad to the clash. I just know that if we get up there, it's a little more than a 3-hour drive, which that part doesn't bother me. But the part that bothers me is that I didn't jump on the bandwagon quick enough to where I got a room. So that meant I just decided, well, I'm going to drive up there, buy my fish, because I've already been talking to like Jesse, like, can you bring me some CPDs? And I saw a fern last night. First I ever heard of it was on Skipper's auction. And what's it called? A parrot feather or parrot fern? Or moss. I'm sorry. I keep saying fern. Parrot moss. But I've never seen that one. So I want to get some of that. I want to get some other stuff. But anyhow, I know if I go up there and there's, a party atmosphere. What's up, Eddie? Going on with pizza, and I'm sure and I know that there's going to be alcohol. I'm going to want to partake and enjoy myself a little bit with some adult beverages. If that's the case, then I'm either going to put the reclining seat down and crash out in my front seat of the car, because I'm not going to drive back. I refuse to drive and drink and drive. Yeah, people getting heated about trying to give Alex medical advice. Yes, that's what I saw. So that was you. I thought it had been you. You're the only moderator I saw. I kept seeing these comments just bloop, bloop, bloop. I said, oh, Steven's hard at work. Double Dog Eddie. What's up, Guggen? Sunlit liquors.
Hey, Guggen, congratulations.
Yeah. So Mr. Guggen is now a father of 2.
Correct.
He and his wife had a baby boy over the weekend, and they're back home safe and sound. And the new baby is being introduced to the 2-year-old baby, and everything's good. What is up, D Chef? What's up, Drunk Chef? Simon,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chef saying hello to you, sir, which you probably already saw because I am so far behind in the chat.
I'm
Hello,
trying to catch
Google,
up quickly.
Mitchell, Devil Dog, Guggen, the Moose, Drunken Chef, Guggen. This baby, I don't know. Yeah, he posted pictures
Yeah.
in
Well,
the
Discord.
the TDO Discord. Yeah, where that baby's got dark hair, man, versus the blonde hair. But yeah, could turn blonde hair. When I was a baby, I have pictures. Actually, I actually have an old 8mm film of me with a towhead. Man, I was blonde hair as all, and all of a sudden I lost all that blonde hair and turned brown. I wish I had blonde hair again. Then you wouldn't see my bald spot as easily. But
Oh, you also
now,
wear a baseball cap.
now
Yeah.
it's gray, so I guess it doesn't matter now. You're very welcome, Guggen. That was pretty cool, man. I got pictures of my first grandson myself this weekend.
Awesome.
My daughter, they did that thing where they take a picture of the baby on the sonogram, I think they call it.
Yep.
Yeah. So I got pictures of him coming up December. Based on the size, I think they're projecting December the 18th, but there's still a window there. Where you give or take. There he is. That's one thing I do like about Streamlabs. What's up, Russ?
Going on.
There's very quiet voice that pops up and lets you know if there's someone in the basement. I don't know if there's a way to turn that up or not. Can you hear us, Russ?
Take your own advice. Take your own advice.
Yours.
Take your own advice and don't touch any buttons.
Yeah, I know. Don't push any buttons. After you, Jeff, so I don't.
I'm trying my mic again, which normally works on stream on the other one. Does it sound all right tonight, or?
Yeah, sounds fine.
Okay.
Maybe a little low, but I'm not complaining. Sounds great.
Sounds good enough.
Yeah, as long as I ain't got to combat the echo thing from my end.
I noticed that I don't have access to the to click on comments and stuff.
Do not.
My gain's all the way up, but my volume isn't. Yeah, it is. No, it ain't.
No, you sound good.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound fine.
All right.
Sounds good, Craig. Looking forward to it. I don't even remember how we did that, Simon. But it's only good for, if I remember correctly, Eddie was saying it's only good for a week.
Oh, I don't know. Because when we were messing with your live stream on during the week, I saw that the team thing was still up there.
Okay.
Maybe I need to log into my account for that to work.
Yeah, it shows everybody. I see mics. I didn't notice that before. So your mic is actually displayed too. Where Russ would say, it doesn't say, it just says Russ, his DIY channel. There's a microphone and a scale there.
Well, I'm not on either channel. I'm just logged in under Russ on this.
Jody P.
Hey, Jody.
So it sounds like, Jody, correct me wrong. I hope I'm not spreading misinformation, but I've heard a number of times that she is going into the fish resale business. Her and a couple other people, from what I understand, have partnered up, and they're going to start retailing fish and etc. As far as I know, but that's very cool, Jody. I know when I first met you, I remember a story that you were saying that there was a store in her town that was talked that maybe they closed up or going to close up, and her daughter had actually said something to her mom that she wanted their last name was Pry, so they wanted to um, open up the store and it'd be called Prize Fries,
Huh.
fry because of baby fish.
Sounds good.
That's pretty good news. I'm happy for you, Jody. She's definitely a sweetheart. She's a great person, just like Jeff Kane. They both just will do Empire of Dirt. They'll both just do whatever they possibly could do within their powers to help somebody out, to do somebody a favor, and I think they're great people. Yes, you too, Stephen. I think Steven's helped me out before. They're all good people over there. That's why I'm hoping that really a lot of these barbecue people and the fish people really get to know each other, a little bit more because I think they'll be just as happy as I am. Just finished up holding 17 pallets. There you go. There's your answer. 17 pallets of 40-gallon tanks. So I guess there is the answer to our question. There's some truth to the rumor. Nobody just put 17 pallets of 40-gallon fish tanks in their basement.
Just for fun, huh?
Yeah, that's very nice, Jody. I'm psyched. Spent 3 hours last night upstairs finishing off the lights. It looks amazing. How is your wife doing, Craig? Finished up and running again. That's good. I know his wife was down a little bit. I'm sort of curious to how she's doing now. Not that I know her, but I can still be concerned with a person's health. What's up, Keith? And we are doing this man's logo currently. Uh, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Mr. Kane. We'll get that worked out. Took a big jump. Good God.
Yeah, you gotta like keep where the last one you highlighted can get back up there.
Cecil, KJE. So what's that link to, Miss Jody? Do tell. It's a YouTube channel.
Let's see, it is Tropical Fish Company.
Oh,
That's the name of the video and the channel.
so that must be the what's up, Keith? That must be the new fish company. Then I'm going to say. Drive. Is it one way from me to you? Keith, this gentleman also sells fish. I think he's pushing 300 tanks in his property, not including the ponds, above ground ponds, in ground ponds. He sells fish also, so must be some money in that stuff. Me, I'm too old. I'll just enjoy my life, letting these other people spend the money and enjoy themselves, and I'll enjoy it with them. Guggen, what's Guggen posted a video for? Shorts. So maybe one of his videos.
Let me go see.
So anything new coming out, Russ?
Yeah, I've got like 4 different videos I gotta hurry up and get shot for my DIY channel. two of them are videos that I'm wanting to do, and the other two is products. I got a new. This came in today on a Sunday. They sent me another scan tool.
Oh, is that right?
Paint car.
Jeez, man.
I'm gonna give this one to Derek once I do the review on it.
You're cleaning up.
Yeah, and then I got a
Is that Vivor again?
no, that's think car.
Okay.
And then I down here I got another company sent me another jump starter. This one's got a little air compressor for airing up tires.
Is that right?
Chad wanted my other one to keep on his boat because they go out there and play music and run his battery down,
Right.
on that pontoon boat. So it wasn't a day later. And I got an email. I said, "Yeah, send it. I'll do it." And I gave him my other one, the one they sent me last summer.
Right.
And then I got two I just want to do. One is going to be showing the advantage of a micron gauge versus compound gauges, like when pulling a vacuum for an AC, to show you just how much difference it makes. Then the other one, and the only reason I'm doing this, I got to looking, man. First off, nobody's doing it right, but there's some of these videos where people show how to test and diagnose a relay. You know how you got all these relays on your car?
All the, depends on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
For testing, you said, yeah.
Yeah, and I got a bad echo, and it ain't me. That's coming over one of y'all's speakers. But at any rate,
Because I was muted.
all of them miss one key thing when they're doing this test. One important thing, and I'm gonna do a video, and I'm gonna name it something like "How to Test a Relay Right." But yeah,
Right.
some of the videos got millions of views, and they're not even showing you the right way to do it.
So Simon muted himself. Are you still hearing the echo?
When I talk, yep. Hello. Yeah, it's coming through your speakers.
God damn it, man. I don't know why it is with just this platform.
I'll try to
have
let me
to deal
push
with
my
that.
mic away
How
from
about
me.
now? You hear it now, Russ?
Let me go to talking like I
I
was.
can't hear nothing. I've got everything turned down.
Well, I don't think you're the one that can hear it. Hello? I don't hear it now.
It's 'cause I got the damn speakers turned all the way off.
Yeah, as long as I don't talk, it'll be fun.
Wow.
Well, I'm back on my mic, so yeah, it's when Russ talks, it echoes on through Lance.
Yeah, just like it did a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Why I don't know.
I don't either. I mean, just
Simon's
my
not
speakers.
echoing, but I am. I guess I'm talking louder or something. I don't know. Maybe I could turn my volume
Naughty
back
hands.
up.
I have my speakers behind my camera, my pickup. So you still hearing it?
No, because I'm not talking.
Let me turn it up a little bit.
I don't hear it
Might
until
be-
I talk.
How about now, Ross? Hello, testing. One,
Test.
two.
Test. I didn't hear nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I pulled the pickup way in front of the speaker. I got external speakers on here just so the
I did
old
turn my
man can
volume.
hear.
I'll turn my volume down a tad too.
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay. See, Mike's getting ready to go live in 30 minutes.
Who?
MSC Aquatics does a live also.
Oh, okay.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics Jeff. He's usually a co-host. He'll be going up there and checking it out. But Jody P, if you're still in the chat, I like to get that link when I'm not. Don't have to test my computer skills. I like to check that out. That new link.
Link to the new channel.
I'm assuming that's what it is.
Hold on, I got it.
I haven't seen it before.
I keep getting all these emails, people wanting to design my thumbnails. I'm not paying y'all to do that.
Yeah.
Hell, nowadays everything's being made by AI now. They just type out what they want, and boom, there it is. And then you're gonna pay them? No, I can do that myself.
Yeah. Thank you, Jody.
Okay.
I just sent her a picture today. It was a loach, because she does a lot of loaches. She's actually breeding them. This one was pretty cool. I won't say the name of it just in case she plans on stocking it or something, but it was pretty cool. It had like 3 different colors on it, and it had a pattern where it'd be a pattern up top, pattern the body, and then the tail. It was pretty tough looking. Turn down your mic gain. I did. Yeah, I did do that. But that's when I couldn't hear him.
My gain was all the way up. Let me turn it down. So, can you still hear me all right?
You're good now.
I can hear you fine.
I
Yeah.
just heard myself echo.
Okay, so it was called the Ultraman, this loach that I sent her. It just popped up because I do so much YouTube or fish stuff on Facebook. So it popped up and it was called the Ultraman. And it was badass looking loach. I've never seen anything like that. What's up, Cheryl? I'll see. RJ used a credit card yesterday, getting them platinum angelfish. She wanted to buy some fish. I guess it was Friday night, but she didn't want to pull out the credit card without RJ knowing it. And RJ pulled out the credit card for them platinums. I said he used it. Oh, is that right? Cheryl sent it to you also. Okay. It must popped up on our feed, or both our feeds. It does sound good. Thank you, Jeff. But it was pretty cool. Actually, I probably ought to. I don't know if I. No, I sent it to her a text because Joey doesn't do Facebook. So I can't like share it on our Facebook, but this is the picture of it. I thought this thing was badass looking. Isn't that cool? And the head's polka dotted. The body's got a scale pattern to it. The tail's got that blue and red on it. Dorsal fin and pectoral fins got tipped in red.
What is
Yeah,
this?
it's a loach. Keely loach.
The front of it, from the eyes forward, looks like a little miniature sperm whale. You ever seen a sperm whale? How they look?
Yeah,
I'm serious. That's what it
yeah.
looks like.
That is awesome as hell. I wish I had a better picture of it, but I'm sure it's not on my Facebook because I didn't save it. But I did have the picture I sent her.
You got
Thought that
acne.
was cool. So the colors, man, are just so awesome. Thank you for the link, Jade. I did get the text. Mr. Uncle Smiley, Ben. She does now. Oh, it usually is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it was cool looking, Jeff. I ain't never seen one like that. I haven't seen all of her Keely loaches to begin with, but I know she's into them. And when I saw that one, I was like, no way, man. The different scale patterns, the different colors. That thing is cool looking. It is for sure. So another Sunday. So what else, Rush? You got? You said 2 products. What was the videos that you want to do?
Oh, the one comparing a micron gauge to a compound gauge when you're pulling a vacuum.
Okay, I'm sorry, I did hear that. You were saying something about
Yeah,
someone
man.
was improperly doing it or something like that.
Well, that was on the relay, and most people are improperly pulling the vacuum. You know, I'm talking about automotive. You know,
Right.
most HVAC guys have micron gauges, which is really it's a great indicator of how much moisture is in the system and how much you got out. And with automobiles, I don't know why, but it hadn't caught on like it did with the HVAC industry. But people just say, "Yeah, I'm gonna pull a 15-minute vacuum and get all the moisture out." No, you're not, and I'm gonna prove that, especially if you're pulling through 1/4 inch hoses. You know, to really get all the moisture out. And you're never gonna get all the moisture out, but you can get really close. When you get down to like 500 microns and under, and it's holding, then yeah, you got a pretty much dehydrated system. But I'm gonna show in this video comparing it on your gauges. It looks like you've been in a good vacuum, but you haven't. You wouldn't know unless you're able to see microns, which is really small increments of vacuum compared to inches of mercury. I'll explain all that. You'll see it if you watch it.
So you'll put it in layman terms later on. So
No,
Des,
I'm gonna say it just like that.
I'll have something to put a picture to it.
Well, you'll understand because you'll be seeing it.
Right. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'll have something
Yeah.
to put. For whatever reason, Dez's super chat popped up. Where Uncle Smiley's didn't. It was yellow in the chat and everything.
Well,
Yeah.
the memberships for whatever reason don't show up, but super chats do.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. I want to pop back up in here. I want Russ to finish. There goes the moose.
That was it. That's 2 videos I've been wanting to do, and I got a power supply. I'm supposed to be here tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be here tomorrow because they just shipped it today, but it might surprise me. But I want to do that relay thing on my table instead of thought about doing it under the hood of my truck or something, just using the battery. I said, screw it. I need a power supply anyway. I thought about getting me another CB radio and just hooking it about in the garage, play around with when I ain't got nothing else to do. I got this.
I used to be so into those, man. It was crazy.
Well, I got this ham radio, and I hear people talking on, but I'm not licensed, so I can't really talk. I can just listen. But on a CB, yeah, I can go nuts,
Yeah.
Plus, there's a lot more people on it.
Demoose, thank you, buddy. Thank you very much for super chats along with Dez. That's way over the shipping for an envelope, but I'm not going to complain. But thank you very much. Much appreciate y'all. And Fish Family Link also thanks y'all, which I think is so cool also.
What's up, Kent?
I did see Kent. I want to pop back up here because Steven posted something that I didn't think Jody had a Facebook page. I remember her saying she doesn't do Facebook. Is that just for the new store, maybe, perhaps?
I don't know.
I'll
Yeah,
have
I used to be big into CBs. I had the base unit and the Antron 99 antenna and all that stuff. That was back in the 80s, man. We were really, my wife I had then was really into it too. But I don't know what happened. We just kind of faded out of it over the years.
Yeah, I used to do the same thing, Russ. I had the Antron 99.
Yeah.
That was up my chimney of the house. We went on vacation just during the holidays, and to see my wife's grandparents. Their next stayed over a couple hours away, and went up there, just spent a night with them, with the girls, and came back. And when I pulled up in the driveway, I saw all these shards of white stuff. Some of it was pretty long, some of it wasn't. Like, what in the world is all that stuff? So
lightning hit it
and just sent that thing, just split it into.
You're lucky it didn't go through your walls and start a fire.
It did. It took out the pressure switch for my well, my on-off one. It took that switch out. Back then we had VCRs. It took out a VCR, took out a television set.
Wow.
And I think that was it, but that was enough. But yeah,
I think if I get another one, I'm gonna have like one that I can put in my truck, but also just put it on a bracket right there in the garage, like a mobile unit, and then I'll have an antenna I can take up and down because they are like a lightning rod. They'll attract lightning.
I used to be called WNO 128, and I had the base station. You could power it up. I could run power behind it and everything, but I had a 70-foot Lorong 25 tower in the backyard near the woods,
Yeah.
And then I had I think it was 15 or 20. I think I had a 20-foot steel extension on a rotary unit motor. But I think I had to cut it down, if I remember correctly, because it was too wobbly. So then I had what they call a shooting star antenna. So it had 10-inch spans from end to end.
Yeah.
I could sit inside in the basement. Do you hear that?
I heard it.
That's that damn bike group comes in here. Those rice burners. But I could sit in the basement because I could have the power reader inside by my base station, and I would shoot what they call skip or shoot skip.
Yeah.
So in other countries, I could dial that antenna because I closed off the back end of the Antron 99. I'm sorry, not the Antron, the Shooting Star. I could close it off with wires, so I would make that huge antenna more directional. I could sit it right over top of wherever the signal was coming from.
You know, I don't remember, but it seems like they would make some sort of suppressor for these antennas. Like when they get hit by lightning, that would kind of like a surge protector or something, you know, that
They
would stop
very
it
well probably do by now, I'm
by
sure.
now. Yeah. I'm going to look
Yeah,
into
I
that.
had I did have insulators because I had guide wires on the antenna. Well, you go up that antenna, that was like a butt cheek squeeze. I could, what's the saying? I could make the buffalo and a nickel cry if I would squeeze my butt cheek so tight. But when I got up that thing, man, it would sway on you a little bit. And you just had to get past that.
Yeah.
But I could see the river, the bridge in the river that would take you over to another state line, like King George, Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
from the top of that tower.
Yeah.
It
You
was
was up
something.
there.
I went up it very little, but I did. I have braided stainless steel cable, and then it had insulators. But even then, it was swing enough that it broke. It actually broke insulators a couple times. But
Yeah. All I had was I mounted an Antron right on the eve of your house. You know, it had a bracket like you would do a TB antenna or something, but I did it with a CB antenna.
yeah,
Never got struck by lightning or nothing, but it wasn't real high up in the air either. You know,
yeah.
but it'd probably I don't know. It sounds like there'd be a way to ground them though to carry that lightning in the ground, but I'll have to
You
look
know,
into it.
it could have been Corey. I think, dude. I think I remember saying hello to Corey. Corey's a huge fisherman. Loves going fishing from Oklahoma, and he spends his lunch breaks almost every day of the week. It seems he goes fishing to places that are local to him. But
Yeah.
he's a crappie fisher, likes crappie, fish crappie and bass. But
No, I
whatever.
thought you meant he was a crappy fisherman.
No, I wouldn't say that about him.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I did something like that.
I'm a crappy fisherman.
Yeah. Okay, to the new store. I'll have to get that from Jody later on so I can join that. But I'm excited for her, man.
I
What's
had
up,
mine
CB?
on a
Oh,
tripod
that's
on
the
the
beef cheek.
Beef cheeks and a little bit of beef tongue.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm slow to this. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, there you go. Beef
Yeah.
cheeks. I saw the, I guess the thumbnail or so. Oh, Facebook posting
That's
earlier.
good eats right there.
We'll leave it on big screen so we can watch them take a bite.
But yeah, this is just all jelly, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'll give this a taco. Here you go. Yep.
That's cool. I've never had beef cheeks yet.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
good.
You gotta cook them for a long, long time to get them super tender.
It
Yeah.
takes forever to get them tender, but man, they wonderful once you get
They're
them
like
there.
jelly. Look at that.
Really good beef flavor too.
Yeah.
Huffy, my brother-in-law, is not listening to this because if he is, we'll be cooking beef cheeks this weekend.
Oh, you wouldn't regret it.
I hadn't cooked cow tongue until he brought cow tongue to Pennsylvania. But that was good. I would have been able to shred that up more and maybe made a taco like Let was suggesting, but you know, it was his cow tongue. It was sort of like um, it's a business Facebook, okay? It was sort of like something he wanted to do for his dad. His dad is from Louisiana, and they did cow tongue all the time. So he brought a cow tongue and be cooked the same way that his pop had cooked it, and that's what we did. But it was good, man. It was like roast beef.
So I started these in the smoker, the beef tongue and the beef cheeks. I think they took like 3 or 4 hours to smoke, and then I finished them off in the crock pot. I was gonna put them in the oven overnight. I didn't feel like running the oven all night long, so I put it in the crock pot, and in the morning it was all just super tender.
It's all right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll do one time.
I did,
What's up, Mike?
I did peel the tongue before I put it in the crock pot and then chopped it up. I'm gonna take my camera off and finish eating. I'll be right back.
Okay. Thanks for popping in, Mike, which you're probably already gone now. That was at, what was that? 7:41. Yeah, 6 minutes ago. But he was in base stations too. There ain't much that Mike getting into. Makes pits. He is in competitions. Does fish. I skipped over Dutch. Jody will be in SC September 6th. Transit Plaza.
Yeah, I think man, I imagine you go to eBay and pick up CB radio. It's cheap.
Yeah.
Antenna.
I've got, like you were saying earlier, the base station. It's a
Yeah.
Uniden, if I remember correctly. It's got the fake wood grain on it, all that.
Yeah.
But I had a Cobra
I
that
did
was
too.
in
That's
my
what I
pickup
had.
truck.
No, I had a Cobra based unit, and I must end up selling that when I got out of it or something. I don't remember whatever happened to it, but it was a
There you
nice
go.
unit. We talked all over town. We actually formed our own club. We called it the Jackson County Sea Beers, and
Yeah.
we actually had a Mardi Gras float that one year, and the float had all the sea beers on there that we all
Is that
got to
right?
know. Yeah, just little by little, we got to know everybody.
Yeah. They're pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Always annoyed me, those guys that ran an excessive amount of power. And
Yeah,
when CBs were so popular, they'd go down the road and they come across your TV screens.
oh, they come across everything. Now, yeah, that's illegal. You ain't supposed to push over 4 watts. And here
Yeah.
they are pushing like 150 watts.
So it looks like Moose actually took a test and he got his licenses.
Oh, that was for a ham radio then.
Yeah, for the ham radio.
You don't have to
Oh,
have a license for CB. That's I got a ham radio right here. I listen to it all the time,
yeah.
but I can't key down and talk without license. But there ain't enough people on there from it. I was going to do that originally. I'm like, I ain't gonna fool with it because I hear a few people talking every now and then,
Just making it all.
I got it searching through all the repeaters around here. There just ain't enough traffic. But CBs would be different, I'm sure,
Yeah.
or it used to be anyway. It's good to have if the grid ever went down. That's the reason I want a 12-volt one. I got a couple power supplies. They'll put out 120 volts, but I could get a lot more. With vehicles and everything, I'd have 12-volt power regardless. To run a mobile CB and just hook it
What's
up
up,
in the
brother
garage.
Steven? What's up, Steven? Yeah, I've never had a. Well, I mean, I've got a couple generators, full start gas generators, but that one unit you got that did that demo on it with the solar panel, that thing, I'd love to have one like that, but
Yeah,
you
I don't
swing
know if
that.
they would or not. Devil Dog. I'm not gonna find out. I do know if it's an emergency situation, you can talk on it, like if you're needing help or whatever. But
Yeah.
outside of that, you're not supposed to break radio silence unless you're licensed to do so. It's stupid.
Well, they would have to catch up, but yeah, it would
Yeah,
happen.
you'd have to stay on it and everything for them to even find you. If you
Yeah.
got on there and talked a minute or two, I doubt they'd even know where it's coming from. I say that. Who knows nowadays?
Yeah, I was never AM. I would hop in there very rarely, but it was so many people talking to everybody else. FM was where I was. I was getting ready to say that my Cobra, I think it was a 148 Cobra I had. Actually, my wife had the same thing in her car.
Yeah.
Uh, but I took it to a radio guy that was close to DC. I can't remember where he was now, but close to DC. But I took it to them. He tuned the radio, and he also made it so that I could get between channels on the FM side.
Hmm.
So if it was, really, we'll say channel 37, if it was just everybody was on there tonight and you're trying to have a conversation with Russ, and Russ could get in between channels or go like, Russ, go between, go to 37.5.
Yeah.
And it would be a half channel between 37 and 38 where there'd be nobody on there. Um, I don't even know what happened to that base station where that CB is, but
Yeah.
base I know where I've seen the base
I
down in
don't
my
remember
base.
what I did with mine. I guess I sold it. I just don't recall it. I wouldn't have left it there, that's for sure.
I enjoyed it, but it got to the point where that's when I was before I retired from UPS. I used to have a big old map up on the wall beside the desk and the chair where the base was sitting. I used to pin all the connections I would make with other areas when I was shooting the skip.
Surprised you got out of it. You were into it pretty hot and heavy, it sounds like, with the
Yeah, I was
power and all
into.
that. Yeah.
Well, what happened is that um, I got to the point where I was in there so much it overtook my life.
Oh, I got you.
And
Yeah.
I was spending every woken moment down there on that base, and it got to the point where I was getting up late for work, and UPS didn't tolerate that stuff.
Yeah.
You have a start time, and you better be changed up in your uniform and in the truck and ready to go before your morning PCM. We had a PCM every morning. We were talking about what someone did wrong the day before. Uh, Somebody was seen misdelivering a package. Whatever. Somebody complained about the UPS doing 80 miles per hour down their, the street to their neighborhood. Whatever it was about, but
Yeah.
or even something as far as someone backed up over someone's trash can. That was that went against you. You know,
Yeah, you would have to, it's like anything else, you have to discipline yourself, I guess.
yeah.
You know, everything can become a habit like that. That's the reason I don't hardly ever get on Facebook anymore. I used to live on Facebook, and I didn't purposely do that. It's just I just kind of naturally went away from it. I don't know. I get on there and kind of scan a little bit, maybe twice a week, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's like,
what I got with TikTok.
yeah.
Got to where I was calling almost all day long on TikTok.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Stuff
Well,
like
I put TikTok on my phone that time. I actually started an account for a little while, and then I found myself just wasting time scrolling through them stupid videos. I said, I'm not going down this rabbit hole. Oh heck no, man. So I took and deleted my account, deleted the app, deleted all of it, and
Yeah.
I'm like, nope, ain't doing it.
Demoose, if you run a ham, I'm surprised you didn't just run off a wire or something up in the attic. I mean, I never did it. I was told that you could do that once you got into the ham side of it, that you could just put a wire up in your attic. Um,
I
and
watched
you
it.
could,
I watched, not to interrupt you, but I watched the guy today, and he was comparing a regular antenna that could pop up in the yard and everything, and then he had this other one. It had like this little device, and he had a wire. I think he said the wire is 60 foot, and he went down, he went across, back up, and back in, and tied into it. It was laying on the ground, and that
yeah.
thing picked up
Oh, yeah.
better than the one that was up in the air. It had less interference. It sounded way better. I'm like, wow.
So the guy I was telling you, I took my um, car radios to CBs too. He was actually in the Navy. He then he retired, and he got to the point where he was being contracted by the Navy to set up communications and that kind of stuff. And he actually had not a YouTube video or something, but a video where you would, if you went to his shop to drop something off for repairs, you could watch his video that he had sort of like keyed up, I'll say,
Yeah.
where he did the same thing you're talking about. So he built a long wire, and it was all these different positions throughout an area of land someplace.
Mm-hmm.
And he was able to run off that. And he was, I remember the story about how much better and clearer that long wire was like that than it was for an antenna.
Yeah.
I guess because the antenna will pick up so much other stuff. But
I guess. But I think this is overseas, like in the UK, the guy that was demonstrating it, and
yeah,
I'm like, well, that's pretty cool. You can buy it, but you buy this little box. It comes with 60 foot of cable. I could do it in my front yard, or then you
yeah,
just take it, you just take it back up when you're done with it.
yeah. Well, that's why I was saying something to Moose. I was told that you can go up in your attic and run a CB radio back in the day, that you could run a wire from end to end up
Yeah.
in your attic, and that would be sufficient. And then, because if you're in some type of a neighborhood where there's associations, they frown upon, having antennas like that in someone's yard or hanging off the roof or something. But,
Yeah.
or once you did something like that, and the guy that was running so much power was, was uh, was blurring through everybody's television set because they saw you had a antenna on your roof. They assumed it was you. So
Yeah.
um, that was a way around it too, so people wouldn't see it. Are they going to send the feds after you, Russ?
Huh?
Brian Lloyd, what's up, Brian? I don't think I said hello to you yet. Des threw away some cheek. I've never had it. I'll have to try it one day.
What's that?
I did hear that it's really hard to break down. I shouldn't say hard, long to break down.
Yeah. Flashbacks.
I have not caught up yet.
We used to have them every year. We go deer hunting. We hunted with dogs, and everybody had that CB in their truck, and they had it. I don't remember what channel we would talk on, but that's how we communicated, trying to head the dogs off and get standards out in the right place and blah blah blah.
Out of curiosity, did you hear echo when you were talking just then, Russ?
Did I hear one?
Yeah.
No, not really.
I'm slowly but surely turning my stuff back up so I can hear
It you'll know when I hear it because I'll be hearing myself twice, and it kind of screws me up in what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Are you not able to hear Russ right now, or
What's that?
What's that, Simon?
were you not able to hear Russ?
No, I had, because I had my my speakers turned down so low, thinking it was picking it back up and sending it through Streamlab. So I pulled the laptop forward. My external speakers are probably at least 6 inches behind the pickup for the live right now. So it shouldn't be picking it up now, I wouldn't think. My father-in-law he was very big into tapping to the radios at the ports. You do that before the military does. Huh. Kevin, I don't think I know you either, but thanks for stopping in.
Chapter is used at the ports to get info before the military most of the time. Yeah, I know my buddy Ricky, that he's pretty much retired now, but he ran shrimp boats all his life. Owned a couple of really big ones, but what is that, VHF they use on the boats?
Yeah.
Yeah. Blessings. But they, when I was that shooting star I was telling you about, because the same guy I was talking about, the technician guy who worked on them, he told me about running that wire from, because it was like this,
Yeah.
these were 10 foot, and you ran a wire from point to point to point to point to point, and that allowed it fixed it so if I had the antenna turned a certain way, it would not pick up from that end. It
Mm.
would only pick out from the front end. So I could watch the meter inside the basement as I was turning it, and I could set that antenna, the front end of that shooting star, right on top of you, Russ. If you were talking, I
Okay.
could tune you in so loud I could turn the speakers down. It would pick up that well,
Wow.
and it would pick up. Like I said, shoot and skip. I used to enjoy it, man. But till you get into that stuff, and oh,
Well, you're retired now. You could get back into it.
Yeah.
sitting down for supper. Thank you, Jody. Um,
I'm canceling tonight's live. I got to hang out on the radio.
Yeah. You never see him again.
Hmm.
I wouldn't want to spend the money. I cut that tower down. That was a job because I had a hole. I mean, it was probably 3 to 2 foot deep and probably 6 foot round
Wow.
that I dug down, and I put rebar down in there, and I had that tower sunk
You
down
wouldn't
in
have
that.
to go that elaborate again. I mean, you could,
No,
you
no,
know, you
exactly
could
right.
just get a antenna and be done with it. Come off
Yeah,
your house or a tree or something. I know a
yeah,
guy that lived in the same town I did, and he had his antenna up in a pine tree, and it got hit by lightning, and it ran all the way into his wall and caught his house on fire. It didn't
wow,
burn it down; they got it put out, but it
yeah,
destroyed his equipment. So I'm saying there's got to be something to suppress that. But you're talking about lightning too. I don't know if
yeah,
anything could suppress that.
yeah. I did enjoy it. I'd be afraid. I just know me. You know, I start getting into something, man. I
Yeah.
keep staying with just like this. These damn fish tanks behind me. Got one. I said,
Well,
I'm just not happy with just one.
if you're gonna do it, go all out, man.
You know. Then next thing I know, I'm one up in the first one, and then, wow, I want to try my hand at breeding some fish, and accidentally came across angels that did it. I wanted to do the what do they call those things, mountain minnows. I got gold ones. I wanted to breed them, and I was going to play around with that. I was going to start breeding some rainbows, but then I end up with a rainbow community tank. So
I've done all kind of hobbies like that. I remember I raised rabbits one time. Had all these rabbit cages going around, and up under them, I built some worm beds, and you could buy fishing worms around here in a little tub, and I got all that peat moss and everything in those worm beds, and I threw a bucket of worms in each one of them, and I mean, in no time, it was just working alive with
it's all right.
worms. Yeah. It's like, what are we going to do with all these worms? I guess I could have tried to sold them or something, but the rabbit would poop on them and everything else, and they just thrived.
Yeah, Kevin Lyman. Rabbits
And
are delicious.
I raised some chickens and stuff like that. That's back when my boys were little boys, just getting them around that kind of stuff.
I was just going to say I was a lot older than my sister, so 17 years old. I had my own apartment,
Yeah.
and I'd left the home, and but my sisters and my mom, they were all to the 4-H club, and they got real heavy into it. That they had cages back there, and they were showing rabbits, and they
Yeah.
had rabbits for this fur. They had rabbits that were raised for meat. They had rabbits were, I think they're called lops, where instead of
These
the
loppy
ears,
ears.
the ears were
Yeah.
down like a basset hound. They had
Well,
all kinds of stuff they would get
me
into.
and a good buddy of mine, we got into raising hogs too. About the time I had them rabbits and all, but we kept them over at his place. He had 5 acres, and we built a 8x8 hog pen with a concrete slab that kind of sloped down to where we could wash everything out. Had an automatic feeder and water on it, and we go to the auction in Lucedale, and we'd buy 3 of them little piglets, like $20 a piece is what we end up paying, and we'd raise 3 hogs. We'd usually do this around May, and by the time the fair got here, they were topped out at around 250 pounds, going for more of a lean pork, and we would enter them into the county fair, and then once the fair was over, we'd slaughter one each week until all 3 were gone and in the freezers. We did that every year, you know, and that was a really good way of buying pork, because you could feed 3 hogs for around, I think that feed was like $4.50 for a bag, and that would feed 3 hogs all week long.
Yeah. See what Steven posts about the arrestor for lightning and all that. I don't remember having all that. The tower was grounded.
Yeah, there you go. That can direct it to the ground. That would be the way to go. Just something to make it take the path of least resistance, because it would definitely screw your
Yeah.
house up if it hits.
The Antron, it was nothing. It was just, like I say, strapped to the chimney, uh,
Yeah,
like a TV antenna strapped to for a chimney strap. It was the same thing.
right.
I never had it grounded or anything.
Yeah, if I do get back into, if I end up getting a permanent antenna on the side, I'll look into that for sure.
Oh, steamed pork.
I already worry about lightning, like my weld machine out in the garage. I unplug it when I'm not using it,
Yeah,
stuff like that. And if I'm in
that
here, I'll turn everything off and unplug it from the wall. I don't trust these surge protectors when it comes to lightning.
that or some people said that you could just take in Kahula, Kahula, Kahula. How you pronounce that?
What?
Kalua, Kalua.
Oh, my grandma's brother had a guava orchard,
Orchard. Yeah,
so we had
Kalula.
Kahlua
Kalua
and
pork.
steamed pork at
There it
every
is right
party.
here. Kalua pork is a traditional Hawaiian dish deeply connected to Hawaiian culture and particularly popular at Luaus, Luaus, Loas, Laos, and feast.
Oh, sorry. Luau.
Luau. Okay. I guess if I was Hawaiian, I would know that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we used to take some of them hogs and we'd do them Georgia style on an open pit. Yeah, I hear that echo came back.
I think
Really?
because I was muted earlier, and I muted myself to answer Lance right now. Let me mute myself again.
This is that. So this was the underground method, Kevin, where they would actually cook with the. I've seen them do that on TV, where they put
Yeah.
like the
Banana leaves and
over
burlap
top of it
bags
and
and all that.
everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Luau. Yeah. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, we used to do that. We've done it. We did it twice, I know. But we didn't grow them hogs up to 250 pounds, and we done that. We got them up to about 80 pounds a piece. That's about what they weighed once they were gutted and cleaned. We butterfly them to where they lay open like this.
Yeah.
And
Lance,
I've only got one whole hog on my Smoky Ribs channel that I've done. That was many years
are
after.
you able to lower my mic,
We, huh?
Lance?
What with your mic?
Are you able to lower my mic?
Probably so because I see.
Test, test, test,
I've
test,
got,
test.
you're just about turned all the way down now, Simon.
Really? Hello.
Yeah, I can't hardly hear you.
Well, can you hear me?
Yeah.
That's muted, Joe.
Oh, there you are. I think that fixed it.
I probably just talked too loud because I got those earmuffs on.
Underground. I'm not sure what that is. Trip 515, but there was I've seen what you're talking about doing as far as where they actually dug a pit. But they have. I used to go to these Second Amendment conventions. I'm not as deeply into it as I used to be, but um, he was talking about a steam box. And if I remember correctly, the last one I went to, they used a steam box. It was on a stand, and the box itself had handles on it, and it's set on top of something. I didn't watch the whole process, but I was sort of kind of thinking if that wasn't what they called a steam box.
The one I did on my
Right,
channel,
Tim?
the one I did on my channel was done with a La Caja China. Is a wood box, but it works like a Cajun microwave, where you put all the coals on top, and it radiates down. And you have to flip the hog at some point, skin side up. That's a fast way of doing a hog. 5.5, 6 hours, start to finish. 80-pound hog. Yeah, that worked good.
Yeah.
I did like a Cuban style with a marinade and everything I injected him with. I used that box one time and I ended up selling it. I just
Is that right?
I wanted that on my channel, just one whole hog, and that's what I did.
This they did too, and the first one came off, and it was so tender that it actually came apart in pieces, and the hog ended up on the ground.
Oh Lord.
Huh.
He was so upset, so embarrassed. There were some angry people there too.
Well, this box I had, the hog actually laid on something that couldn't fall through, and you just pick the whole thing up out of there and go set it on the table, and
Yeah,
just go to picking meat.
yeah. This was not round or aluminum. Oh, it may have been aluminum line, for what I remember, but it was rectangular.
Yeah, this is rectangle. Let me look at La Caja China.
It was real cheap because I even bought it for this first cookout that we did. There was a grocery store near our neighborhood.
Caja China.
Time the rain fell.
Oh, they got them on Amazon.
Yours used to. Is that right?
This looks about like the one I had. Can you see that?
Hold up. Yep, that's the one. Hold up, Russ. I got a little slower at this one.
That's like the one I had.
Yep, that looks exactly like what that guy had too.
Yep. You put your fire on top, and it's got all the instructions. You see the writing on that one end,
Yeah, yeah,
that little narrow end.
Yeah.
It tells you exactly what to do and when to do it, and man, it turns out perfect.
that's exactly what he had. Same looking thing.
Yeah.
Which I didn't see him set it up or anything.
Now I've got somewhere in here. I think it's sandwiched in between here. It comes with this. No, I'm gonna take that back. It did have something that meat could fall through if it got too tender. You lay it on it, then you lay this top piece, and you had these S hooks that latches it down. You just have to go watch the video, but I got that in here somewhere. I ordered one from that company because that echo is bugging the shit out of me. But
That echoes here are real loud.
I ordered one. Let me block it like that. I ordered one because I had thought about doing a hog on one of them Santa Marias when I had them, But I just never got around to it. But I got that around here somewhere.
I guess it's your mic that's doing that.
Yeah. Let me turn it down some more.
You know what? Maybe I got to do it down
Yeah,
here.
there it is, right back here behind these grinders. Sausage stuffers. How about now? Am I loud enough?
You're good. You can hear you.
Okay. All right. I don't hear no echo neither.
Correct.
Maybe I was just too loud, Lance.
All right. Later, Tim. Yeah, we'll try to get over there tonight. And Sunday night's becoming to be so daggone popular anymore. And I got these new things to check out from Miss Jody. She got my curiosity up, but we'll get over there. I usually go over. I can You just stay at Stevie's until she spins the wheel. When she spins the wheel, there's someone else that I want to go watch live for educations and stuff like that. But
The only, that La Caja Chino works good, but there's one problem with it compared to the way I used to do it, where the hog was directly over fire. You get more of a grilled and smoked flavor doing it the way we used to do them years ago. With this, it's more like pork roast. You get no
Right.
smoke in there,
yeah,
but it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's real good, but it'd be about equivalent to do it in the ground. You don't get no really no smoke there either, I wouldn't think, even though you do lay it right on coals.
But in that case, you would put out all your seasonings and flavorings on the hog itself, right? And then put the fire on top.
Yeah, right. That's how you do it. Yeah, it works
Meat
good.
Church.
It's a
Meat.
lot.
Go
It's a
ahead,
lot.
Russ.
It's a lot faster than doing it that Georgia style, but the Georgia style tastes better. I'll say that.
Yeah, the
But it
Georgia
takes a-
style. I'm wondering if that is what Meat Church did, where he built actually like cinder block walls,
Yes, that's it.
and he built the fire and the coals. Kept building coals, but he had a basket that had his hog in between two baskets,
Hmm.
like lay here, so where they could just turn the whole hog, keep rotating their hog.
That's this thing I got over here. I was telling you about. You grab it and you flip it. If you go
Yeah.
watch that video on my Smoky Ribs channel, you'll see me and Derek picking that hog up and flipping it. Then you'll see us pulling it out when it's done. There's only one video on my channel. All you gotta do is go to the channel, hit search whole hog.
So he's saying that when they cook them in the ground, is what I'm thinking, is that they use smoked salts.
Smoked salts, okay, to give it a little smoke flavor. It's a good idea.
Yeah,
I imagine you could, if you do it in like Cajachina, you could actually maybe rub some liquid smoke or anything to maybe give a little smoke flavor. Liquid smoke is real smoke for anybody
yeah,
that don't know. It's smoke that's been condensed into a liquid.
right.
The real stuff is. I got some right there, big bottle of it.
Yeah, we used to cook a hog every 4th of July down at the beach, just down to the left of me, over the hill. But it was always we used the fire department would allow us to use this big pit, huge pit that they had,
Yeah.
and we used to cook the hog in those. But you got great smoke flavor in them and all that, but it was really a long cook. I mean, a really long
It
cook.
is. It definitely is.
But we got to the point where towards the end, probably about the 4th one we ever cooked, we start cutting it up in chunks, like big chunks,
Yeah.
and cooking it that way just cooks so much faster for you. But because we had people waiting, it wasn't like just a couple people here and there. This was like families there waiting to eat, and then
Yeah.
families would have screaming children. I'm hungry. So,
Kiowa. That's that wood they use over there in Hawaii for uh, what do they call that chicken? I've tried to kind of mimic it on a video. Huli chicken.
applewood.
They use that Kiowa. I'm probably not saying that right, but
No, I agree with him here. He's an applewood fan. I do not like cherrywood. I've got splits of cherrywood out there that I've used in that little park grill that I have now with the pizza oven thing, just to get rid of it. I don't like cherrywood.
yeah,
I don't burn maple though. That's that maple I would think would have to be maybe a sugar maple. I've heard of people burning maple, but I've never done it. I'm just
yeah. I've heard of people doing it.
pecan, hickory, and apple, and I don't
That's
even burn
yeah.
that much hickory either.
Huli equals flip the chicken. Yeah, they got
Yeah,
those trailers over there. I seen this on Donner's Drive-Ins and Dives. He was in Hawaii, and these trailers had all these rotisseries on it,
Yeah.
and they had these chickens on it. Man, I mean a bunch of them. And
yeah,
yeah,
And
that's what
not
gave me the idea to try to do a video. You know, I didn't have no rotisseries like that, but it was still good. I used mesquite because I read somewhere where mesquite if you're grilling with it, and I don't mean smoking, but like grilling with it, it is very similar to that Kiowa. I know I'm saying that wrong, butchering that word all up. That's what I read. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, the applewood is great. You'd probably really enjoy pecan. I think pecan is the best smoking wood out there, and that's obviously interpreted by different people. But in my opinion, uh, pecan is really fabulous.
I
It's
remember
real
smoking.
wild.
I remember smoking Joe one. I don't know if he's on live or what, but I remember him saying he could not stand the taste of hickory smoke. You know, like
Yeah,
what? I love hickory, man.
yeah, I enjoy hickory, but
But
uh,
he likes mesquite. And I say I won't smoke with mesquite. It's too overpowering to me. But I will grill with it. It's a real good grilling wood. You know,
yeah,
Kiowa, Kiowa,
uh,
Kiowa,
Yeah,
Kiowa.
Kiowa. That's what I said. No, I'm just joking.
Isn't there a song like that?
Huh?
What's that? In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
no, it's totally something different else.
I remember that
What do
movie.
they say? Key away, a key away, a key away. Who was that? So who put that song out?
Man,
In
you're going
the
way
mighty
back. That
jungle,
was like in the
the
'60s.
lion sings tonight. Ah!
I remember it.
Yep. A key away, a key away. Now it's got me curious.
I don't know. Yeah.
I do like burning apple too. Imagine wanting me to go out there and smoke something. I got to fast come 10 o'clock.
The
So I've
tokens.
got to go shove a hamburger down my pie hole before. They tasted good, Simon. That jelly I put on there, you missed part of it, the beginning, Russ. So Mom and Papa Joe, CJ, they put out. He ground some meat trimmings, and he made some hamburgers the other day, which to me that's the best hamburger you ever have. Your own ground hamburger, and make some patties of it. It's out of this world. So
Yeah.
much different flavor than store bought hamburger. But
Yeah, because you can pick which cut of meat you want to go in there. One.
my wife told me tonight that there is one of these um, meat companies where you can buy meat. They actually started doing that. They're selling uh,
Your choice of meat.
loin, yeah, tenderloin, hamburger burgers. Um, you know,
I,
top of the line, prime
yeah,
rib, ground. But
I
yeah, you
did.
do that, and I add the jalapeno bacon in my ground. But tonight I smoked some Russ, and that jalapeno jelly that I have. So I smoked them, and I got a sear on the burgers at the end. But then I smeared the tops with like a jalapeno jelly, and I let that set in there. And I took one bite before we went live. Man, it's like a caramel on top of there. It just
Yeah,
stuck to your lip and everything. It tastes so good.
yeah, that's it, Stephen. 9 years ago, boy, can't believe that's been almost a decade ago.
What
That's
was
the
it
one.
called? A Cuban. There you go.
Because I used a Cuban mojo injection and the rubs I used and everything on this hog. It was good. It tasted really good. But and the
Oh,
cracklings on the back when you flip it that one time your skin side up, you take and make incisions down that skin, then you salt it. You just throw salt on it and then put the fire thing back on the top of it. It only takes like 35 minutes on that side. And I took my knife and you could hear it crunching through those
yeah,
cracklings, like, oh man,
yeah.
that was good.
That video almost sounds familiar. I wouldn't swear to it, but
Yeah.
I think I might have seen that one already, but it has been so long ago.
Yeah, it's been
That seemed like 9 years ago, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
9 years ago. I was I guess 57 then.
A dog ran away with a chocolate lab. He's talking about a smokehouse. I think he said smokehouse. Turning my smokehouse. That's something that I've always sort of kind of had that a curiosity to do, to put up some type of like a little smokehouse.
Well, you can make one. I mean, out of wood.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's that? Hamburger
There's
joint.
the link to that video.
I did a video one time. It was a copycat video when I did a copycat series one time, Steak and Shake, and that was actually requested by Russ Helm, a guy I've been knowing for years through YouTube, and he wanted me to do a copycat from Steak and Shake. So I started researching it, but they got three different cuts of meat that they grind together,
Can't
and I
stand it.
and I got all three of them, and man, that was good. One was I think T-bone, then it had some sort of bill, and I don't remember the other one. I'd have to go back and watch the video. But talking about grinding your own meat, I'm like, holy smokes, that has some really good flavor to it. I'm gonna have to put me up something up in front of this mic or just shove it further back. I'll just do that.
Well, that's a
In front of it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
need a spit screen.
sitting there. They dry it out on me now inside that kettle. You can see that jalapeno jelly on there. I took one bite before we went live.
Yeah,
Now they ain't gonna be worth shit because they're all dried out.
you should have ate them while they were hot.
You see how dark it was. I took first bite, second bite.
Yeah, I mean, we don't see you spitting it out, so I think it's still good.
Later, Kevin.
Crispy pork.
Yeah, ahi equal tuna. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's an easy one. I want to do a smokehouse like you said earlier, Kevin. I think that would be cool. I've
Make
got
it
a
We get
Take a look at
yellowfin
everybody.
tuna. We get yellowfin tuna here fresh. I like to smoke it every now and then. Make a tuna dip
Stay close, aloha.
or just grill them.
Thanks for popping in, Kevin. Enjoyed the chat, buddy. My uncles, is he calling us old? I'm kidding.
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding.
Well, at least he didn't
Echo
call
is
us
coming.
grandpas.
He says still hearing the echoes again.
It's only when Russ is talking.
It's something. I ain't got this mic tuned in right or something, man. When I
I'll
raise
put
my
it
voice,
in.
it does that, and I can't tell because like right now I'm pretty loud, but I can't hear it with these things on. Maybe I should go back to the AirPods. The only problem with the AirPods,
Oh, he's 39.
the microphones on them aren't that great.
Yeah. I was joking anyway, Kevin. Just make it funny.
Yeah, 39. I'm almost twice your age, not quite. I'm 66.
I told you I got my Social Security appointment set up, Russ, didn't I?
Yeah,
I go to the conference in September.
you're gonna love that, man. Mine, I looked at my bank account Friday. Matter of fact, it should go through at midnight tonight, and it's sitting there waiting. It's supposed to be about the second Wednesday of every month
Mm-hmm.
because of when my birthday falls, and
Yep.
it's always a little bit early.
That's exactly what they said.
Yep.
Depending on your birthday, they pay out on Wednesdays.
Yep. Well,
Depending on your birthday to what,
you'll
whether
get
you're
it. If you're like me, you'll get it a few days before that Wednesday. That's just like the latest you'll get it. I've yet to get it right on that day. I usually get it 3 or 4 days early.
Greg's saying he's noticing an echo from me.
Yeah, that was a little
And
bit earlier. I
lights
think.
up when it echoes.
Yeah, you're just now seeing that. Yeah, it's been up a few
I'll
minutes.
turn it back down. I did turn it up some because I couldn't
I
hear.
don't hear it now. I'm trying to keep my voice down. So
But I'm hoping that come September, I find out, how much. I'm curious to know how much I'm going to be getting. They did say that,
they didn't tell you? Oh, you got to talk to somebody. The way I did it online. I did everything online, and then I got an email saying somebody would be calling within 2 weeks, and he called and left a voicemail, and I called him back, and he went over everything to make sure that I inputted all the right information, which I did. Then he told me exactly what I would make, and then how much was coming out for Medicare, and he's spot on. That's exactly what I get every month.
no, they had, I've done something online already. That was a while back though.
Yeah,
This is an actual appointment. I guess
I
he's
put
just
it.
basically telling me that if I have a beneficiary, to bring that person's social security information with them.
Yeah, I did all
Um,
that online. I didn't want to be aggravated with, what I'm saying. I started the process. I just sit right here until I finished it. Then I had that one phone call, and then it's been coming in like clockwork. I said, well, that was easy.
I asked him about the tax-free social security because I thought it already went into law or was already passed, but
Yeah,
apparently it has not passed as of yet. But he said that what they would do is that when and if it happens type of thing, they'll actually make the change. Excuse me. Excuse me. Um, um, make the changes, and it would be retroactive. If there was any time it had lapsed by.
yeah. Well, it really depends on what tax bracket you end up in. That's the reason I'm trying not to make not much money outside of Social Security, because if I'm in low enough income, I ain't even got to file. You know. But if you're doing a lot of side work and everything like that that you have to report, then yeah, you might, But I think like a huge percent of people that draw Social Security don't that they don't even have to legally file because their income is so low.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
I'm hoping, because my retirement check wasn't as big as I was hoping for, but that was partially because the way we divided that up. So, you know, I took less now,
yeah,
so that should I pass before my wife will actually be making more money than I am right now, bringing home with my retirement. She'll do pretty well. Um, but likewise, if she passes before me, then all that money comes back to me.
right.
So um, I'm hoping that the Social Security stuff will actually supplement my retirement a little bit better than it is because I
No,
mean I'm
I'm
pretty
sure it
tight
will.
budget.
I'm living off of it. I mean, I make other money, you know what I'm saying? But Terrena works, but I pay all the bills, and I'm able to do it with Social Security.
Yeah,
Everything I pay, I'm able to live off of it. Now she buys all the food, and that's what we're doing. Anything above that, I just put back.
I'll have some stuff. The embroidery machine. I think I have one more year left on it, um, and that has to be paid all on time, or they'll accrue that interest on it. It's interest free loan.
Yeah,
I put a certain amount of money down, and they finance it because that machine was with shipping and everything. It was pushing $15,000. So um, I financed. I think I got a 1 year left on that.
yeah,
And when my mother in law passed, even before that, I mean, I'm not saying she was the excuse for it, but she was part of the reason. But because my wife is a single child, and we just didn't have room for everything that was coming in to put it in the house. My oldest daughter had already left home. We had stuff she left behind, my youngest daughter, stuff she left behind. We were busting at the seams as it was
You got air conditioning in there in that shed?
in this shop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you don't have to deal with humidity or anything like I do in my garage. Yeah.
No, I've got it's over there running right now. As a matter of fact, I
Okay.
should turn it off because it's dropped 6 degrees since I went live. It was 80 when I went live. I
Yeah.
ran over there, turned it on real quick, and now it's 74.
I keep a lot of tools out in my garage, but all my I got a shit ton of test equipment over here that I
Yeah,
don't want to keep out there because of the high humidity and down here in the south. It's a
yeah.
garage with a garage door, and
The 30 by 30 I have out in the backyard. That's not. There's no air circulation at all there, except for the windows. If I open up the windows, and I don't like doing that.
right.
It's just
I mean, some things I have to leave out there, and it's not going to hurt it. But like the weld machine, I got a recovery machine out there, vacuum pumps, all my hand tools, all that kind of stuff. But anything else stays in here until I need it. Then it goes out there. Then it comes right back in here. Climate control, baby.
yeah. I'd love to put a split unit in here, and I probably will because I'm already. It's much. I used to like really, and I look forward to splitting wood.
Yeah.
I love it. And I am making excuses one day after the other here this whole week because record temperatures have been so comfortable, low humidity,
Same, man.
70s, 60s in the evening.
Man,
I should have taken advantage of the whole week and just split wood all week, but I
we
cannot talk myself into going back there and splitting that wood.
actually it's not been cool here, but we're not been in no 105 like this week. Today I looked and it was like middle of the day. It was 86 degrees. Heat index feels like you're still in the 90s,
Yeah,
but we were getting like 106, 107 heat index. One day it was 116.
yeah. So
You
far, it's
know,
been a mild summer for us.
yeah, I'm
We've
glad of
had a
that.
couple of days where it was over 100, but other than that, it's been
Right.
in the 90s. So
We got to
we
keep
had more
our
rain.
eyes on the tropics, man. It's getting that time of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
look
now
at
I love sitting out here, that wood stove going. That is the best heat in the world.
Yeah,
I enjoy that wood stove fire. But I'll
yeah.
get back there and split it. I just haven't done it yet. I need to
You
get
got
it
a
done.
wood splitter, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how much wood
I,
do you go through a summer?
minimum of 2 cords.
But that's the house and the garage.
Mostly the garage. Now that I have wheels in here now, I got to keep it. Before I would just, whatever it was during the day. But at night, when I'm sitting out here, I would build a fire to warm it up.
Yeah.
Now I have wheels out here. I got to keep it warm, 24/7.
And also, you got fish in there now, so
That's true. Now, and also got the fish in here too. That's why I want a heat pump. It's a window shaker heat pump, but I'd like to put. It's just not very economical.
Yeah.
It's old unit, 220-volt unit, but it's got AC and heat.
You would
But I like to
save
put a
money
split
with
unit in there.
one of those split units, the inverter type. That'd be
Yeah,
way more efficient, and it would cool better too, probably than
yeah,
what that is.
yeah. Well, over the past, because when I got wheels, I knew I was going to have to start doing something. I went through. Well, you can see some of it. I mean, I went through and re-insulated what got tore up from over the years, and I sheetrocked everything
Yeah.
and finished it and painted. The only spot I didn't got to, I got two huge cabinets over here on the wall. That'll take me and two other guys to move them. They're that big, so I can sheetrock behind it, but it's already insulated. And I have a wall hanging wood rack for like my furniture building lumbers, cherry, mahogany, oak, that stuff hanging on the wall over there. And I haven't found a home for all that wood yet. I don't want to just throw it away or burn it in the fireplace. I've
Yeah.
got coarse sawn oak over there. Just some nice stuff I just don't want to burn up.
Right.
Once I find a place, someone that wants it, then I'll take the take the braces off the wall and insulate that. That's only about a 10-foot area.
Wanted to make some cutting boards out of it.
I could, but I sold all my equipment,
Ah,
all the floor table saws, joiners, planer, radial arm saw, all that stuff I got rid of when I started bringing in the smoker stuff, the cooking stuff. I got a gun reloading, bullet reloading station over there, and I turned that into a fly tying area also, thanks to Dark Lordament.
Let me see what this dog's barking at.
I blame him. It's not his fault, but I got an area over there where oh, speaking of which, Xander, I don't know if you ever saw this. I hope I still got the picture of it. It's not the one I want. There you go. Xander, you still here? Xander.
probably not. Oh, here I can find out real quick.
That dog gives them cats
Yes, he did.
heck, man.
Huh?
That dog gives them cats hell.
You said the other week one was grabbing one of them by the ear or something, yanking
we
on
got
it.
a little small Siamese. I went in there one day and she had that dog by the ears and had the cat by the ears and dragging that cat across the floor. My God, gonna rip its ears off. Stop that.
Is Xander still there? He's not speaking up.
He's not. He's probably watching something else or
I want to show him that fly tying a little station I built. That's tiger maple and mahogany. I can show it to the chat who's left. We only got 8 people left.
yeah, might as well call it.
Yeah, we broke 30 now. We only got 8 people in here. But that's the tiger maple.
Oh, look at that.
You can see it down the front. That's like a piece of wood down there.
Yeah.
Nothing rolls off the sides, back, or the front.
Who's in that picture?
Do what? Oh, yeah. That's my wife, man.
Oh, is it?
No, I wish.
Oh,
It's Raquel.
Yeah.
Raquel.
That was me and building up my finishes on it.
Okay.
That was a fun project. I was hoping that Alexander was in there. He's big time into tying fish, tying flies.
Make a quick video and tag him in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my oldest brother, he got all kind of hobbies, but that's one of them: tying flies, building cast nets, all kind of stuff.
Yeah. I've got a long way to go before I'm good, but there's something that'll be hand down to
Yeah.
whoever's interested in it. And the reason why he gave me the idea of like a hand-me-down type thing was I actually inherited some flies. They're so old, you touch them, they just fall apart.
Yeah.
And they were in cases too. So, but, Simon, I guess we can go ahead and call it as you say.
Yeah, I mean,
almost hour and 45. It did jump up to 11th.
Yep, we're at 10, but
We did break 30 today, I noticed, but
good.
I think 8 was our low.
Still a good live though.
Oh yeah. Yep, just dropped down to 10. So yeah, we'll go ahead and call it. Oh, damn, Jeff gone live too. Jesus.
Jeff who?
Who?
Empire Dirt Aquatics.
Okay.
No, well then.
He went live also. Man.
All right, man.
Oh, there he is. Xander, before I get out of here, I don't know if you ever saw this. But I made a fly tying station out of mahogany and tiger maple. I got another one that was when it was built, but I was clear coating at this point. Got it all together.
Lance, put that thing away.
What's up, Pinchuco?
Manchigo was lurking.
Yeah. To hold more tools. But you're going to want. There is a so underneath that table that it's actually part of a woodworking bench. Underneath that, there is a pull-out drawer that has some storage. Actually, you don't even see the tool block. Well, you see some of it, but you don't even see the tool block in there. And you know what? I never even took a picture of that. The block that I have, I bought it because it had an American flag on it. But it has all the caddy for storage and stuff on it. But also in that drawer, you pull out the drawer and there's a spot in there for storage too. But you've seen mine? No, I never seen your tie tying stuff. Oh, your station anyway. I haven't seen it because you were still at, going to work someplace. Maybe we can bring that into next week's topic.
Yeah.
Instead of spread out and under it all over the flies.
Make yourself a note for next week.
Yeah, storage is good. When you were doing.
You sitting there talking about flies. I looked at that kayak can. It's got a fly on it.
Oh, yeah.
See it?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Looks like they're using a bird.
Yeah, it does look like a bird.
Oh, he's
All
not
right,
home the 16th. I actually leave the 16th. Go to the mountains, man. I'm so psyched. I cannot wait.
That's next week, ain't it?
Yeah, next weekend.
Don't fall
Okay, so
down
live
again.
next week?
Oh, good point.
16.
Probably so. We went live up there before,
Okay.
so probably so. I moved my blood work appointment up.
If you can set it up. If you can set it up so I can have some control of the live, so I can like highlight comments and stuff.
Yep, we could do that. We can go through the same thing about as far as maybe what we'll do, because I'm pretty sure we're not leaving until Sunday, the 17th. I'm sorry. But we'll leave like 4 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be there by between 9 and 10 in the morning.
Right.
But yeah, maybe what we'll do is I'll make sure that you're set up as admin. I never thought about that. That way,
I can run the show here.
The week after, so I can take a picture.
I believe you would still have to be able to end the live, because I don't think I can start it or end it.
Yeah, I'll take my laptop with me because I did that last time because I was in auctions for koi fish last year. This time, I was buying koi at auctions to stock my pond back up.
Yeah.
But matter of fact, my brother-in-law, it went out of my price range. I was like, I'm not paying that. He says, what? Because he was right there beside me. I don't think I have that picture anymore.
That gold one?
The gold one, yeah. Remember that one?
Yes, sir. Beautiful fish.
He paid $100 and some, over $100 for that thing. I'm like, man, ain't no way.
That's pretty much your payment for helping him out over there.
Yeah, yeah. but it went out of my price range. I'm like, no way. This is a video I got to do too. We built him him and my sister, a room for their laser equipment, a shed.
Yeah.
That's Keith, my uncle, and myself.
I can tell which is you.
So doing the build, we just haven't. It's no video. It's all pictures. Small, but he's in West Virginia now. I don't know if he'll be back to Maryland anytime soon. He's loving life. I don't think I've got. Yeah, there it is. That's the building completed.
Oh wow. That's the one y'all worked on?
That's when we built. Yeah, that's where everything came in at. But anywho, but that they have their laser set up in there. He's got a huge laser, man. He's got some type of I don't know, some type of a bulb on it that has to be kept. It hangs out the back of the cabinet, and it's got to be kept cool the
Really?
whole time. Yeah, it's a serious laser machine. All right, Demoose. Yeah, I gotta get over to CV's about a week after, so I can take. Yep, big surprise there. Looks familiar. That's Keith. It's my brother-in-law, Keith Alexander. But yeah, let's go ahead and kill it, Simon. Chat once again. We do appreciate all you being here, Russ. You know, see if you can't make it on time next week. I realize this is free, but I count on you. You can tell me to go to hell in a text later on.
I'm gonna go save them cats. I hear that dog giving them hell again.
All right, buddy. I appreciate you, Russ. Simon, same thing, but I appreciate you here week after week. I enjoy it. You know, this is like, yeah, I can hear someone yapping. Is that Taco or is that Russ?
That's Daisy.
Daisy, it sounds like Daisy's in trouble.
Daisy.
I invite Chris. Chris must have been lurking too then.
I don't know.
But we appreciate y'all. We'll see you on Tuesday with Yes I Can Barbecue. Simon up there to my left. And we got Dez next Friday. Y'all start posting your links in there. We make it a little bit easier towards the end. Pop the links to your channels. So we'll see who Tuesday is, who Friday is. Eddie's probably already gone. So we can see who Saturday brings. So, but anyhow, we got Yes I Can on Tuesday. We have Peaceful Dez on Friday. We've got Eddie. He's a supporter. I try to support. Thank you, Dez.
It's on Saturdays.
So Devil Dog, he's in Saturdays. If all you gotta do is type sleeper, right?
Yep, sleeper or 805.
I'm not enough here to be a mod. Or I drop the link. Alexander, that probably happened during my changes because that happened to a few other people. We lost some mods, but right now I want to go ahead and cut out of here. I gotta see if I can catch it with CV before the next live, and I'm already going to be watching. Thank you, Dez. She got Eddie's up there too, but we'll see y'all later. Thanks again.
Bye.
Enjoyed it.
Later.
See if I can do this now. End stream.